I want to be where the people are. See them swimming, see them dancing. I really was watching. Okay. Look, walking around on those, what do you call them? Beach. Out where you went, away the time. Sorry, Dad. This is the Marcus White Show, Tupac's only son. He said, I do not like. I'm about to get some. I pressed record. I forgot to put some ice in this thing. So I do not like the other. He said he don't have no other kids. The girl, he said there is a girl online, and he looked very serious about it. He was like, hold up, whenever you get a chance, I really want to. That's not true for though. You don't have a daughter. You only have one son. All I went through is being an only child. And stop. Take that off. All he said, say it on, I did it already. Say it on your YouTube channel, or they're not gonna watch, which will be way too bad. And that I got the nipple ring. My doctors wanted me to get one. Everybody wanted me to go. So I did it. I feel like it was on this side. I'm looking at the camera. It's on this side. You can't really see it. It's very small. I can't take it out for 6 months, so it can't hit. Okay, I'm gonna hurry to do this because I want to do another video and they knows they getting on my nerve. Keep walking in and out. Okay, I made lemonade from country time and I filtered the water. So I drank the water from this town called New Orleans instead of Bonneau. Okay, this is an account for when my dad got shot. Okay, like 11 minutes. I feel like this is like social studies, but I'm actually interested. He said that he said thug life. I forgot he told me that in jail. Nobody is actually dead. I don't believe they actually bury people. I was thinking about theory. I don't think people are getting buried. Think about the fact that they not let you see them bury them. You obviously you gotta leave or you're going to jail because you're not gonna see them. You're not burying them because they're getting up. Because they're not dead. I always let the person out the casket at the funeral with a spotting out. I'm never going. I don't think I'm allowed at funerals. So Jackie O, her husband, Young Fly, I feel like he wanted to see her get buried so he could make sure her ass is dead. I don't think it was wrong. I don't think it was wrong with you. Anyway, I don't know. I got psychically, and I does not choose to let me know. Psychic intuition has to be confirmed. But to my father, Tupac, he confirmed that he's true. Sorry, I was talking shit. Then he popped up. Okay, I had to feel his chest, and he's there, and he's there. I guess y'all looking at him stupid that he's not, that he is there. Because he said most people are smart enough to get that he's not dead. So I look stupid. I probably do. Anyway, here we go.
Oh, Pop, I hadn't seen him.
The art of
Dealing with the situation involving the two off
Tupac's cousin. Okay, he has cousins.
duty police
Only
officers
one son.
and the incident. You have extensive knowledge on that. Could you run us through everything that happened that night up until that point, and what that experience was like for you? Yeah.
Yo, so that was crazy, man. I had just got out of prison. Yo, most of my story is going to start where I had just got out of prison. Feel me?
Yes.
So I had just got out of prison, and Pop, I hadn't seen him in about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
The last time I seen him, he just released. He was working on 2Pac's Now, his first album.
Okay.
Right, that was the last time I saw him, and I knew he was coming home, and I knew he was going to do a show. My family had just flew me to Atlanta. They got me a ticket after I got out of jail, and I came to Atlanta. As soon as I got to Atlanta, Pac is coming to Georgia, and he's coming to do a show. So I'm there, and I'm backstage. He's flying in, and we waiting for him back in the I think it was at Clark University. We waiting for him in backstage
auditorium,
area.
yeah, whatever,
like
yeah.
in the backstage.
Tupac, my dad, was the last person I saw when I left jail. I'm gonna say this, and Jackie try to debunk that. This I'm gonna just act like everything, and there's some line there, and then some guards in some prison. They wouldn't let me out. Let me say it like that. It was my time to go. Many of people did not let me out, but most people wanted me out. He was trying to leave with me. Now I'm thinking that.
Area,
Okay.
not in the auditorium.
Okay.
And I remember this he was coming up the stairs. He just arrived. He was coming up the stairs, and I see him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we hug, and he just keeps going.
Okay.
And he goes to his dressing room or whatever. I don't see none of that. I'm in the area with everybody else. And next thing I know, he's on stage and he's performing. And while he's performing, you know, after about 2 or 3, well, maybe a song or two, he wants to start smoking weed, and you know, the security around him is giving him a hard time. He can't light up weed on stage at a school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But he's like, I'm gonna light this. I'm gonna smoke this. You know. And one thing led to another, and then that.
I'm sure he said he smoked weed, but it was not something he did very often. If that's the night he died, he just said that. The night he died, he smoked weed. So basically, he blames it on that too. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to get buried alive. So basically, okay, so still making sense. I said,
Situation became chaotic. You know, we had to leave, and we left,
I said,
and a bunch of
that's
people
some
left with
great.
us.
Okay.
Not just our entourage, but other people
Right.
left with us. And we didn't go far. It was about 12 cars, if I remember. Maybe not that many. Maybe about 7 cars, 8 cars
Okay.
behind us. And we got to the hotel. Wasn't far from the venue. And I remember that we're not moving.
Right.
It's traffic.
Okay.
And I don't know what the traffic is about. I'm about 3 cars behind him.
Okay.
And I don't know what the traffic is about. But then I see.
Do you remember the kind of car that Tupac was in?
He was in a Beamer.
He was in a Beamer.
He was in that was Man Man's Beamer.
Okay, it was in the Beamer.
Yeah, that was Man Man's Beamer.
You know, the All Eyes on Me was in the limo. You were there, so I want to confirm that he was in the BMW. Okay,
he was in a BMW 750. That was Man Man's.
Okay, got you.
And it was a nice car too,
okay.
By the way. And that vehicle was the lead vehicle.
Right.
And then it was Pac's Benz behind that vehicle. And then I was riding with my cousins in their vehicle.
Okay.
And so I see when I after a while I see Pac start screaming out the window because I'm looking out the window of my car where I'm at, and I see Pac interacting with two white people.
Right.
First he's screaming out the window.
He's screaming out the window.
And then I see him interacting with two white people.
Okay.
I don't hear everything except for this. When when he's arguing with them, one of them takes out his gun and busts the window of the BMW.
Okay.
The passenger side.
Right.
He cracks it, and my guy flipped out, man.
Tupac flipped out?
Yeah, he just when he did that, first he pulled the gun out. He pulled the gun out on Pac and told him to run.
Right.
And Pac did he pulled the shirt up and he pulled up his shirt and showed off his tattoo. This is thug life. We don't run nowhere.
Right.
And then bust his window out.
Okay.
And then
No, he said. Now this is 2006, 7. Okay. He said Marlon Wayne shot me. I'm trying to see if he's saying that he knew.
he bust his window out. Pac, my brother-in-law, he's my brother-in-law today.
Okay.
He had the pistol inside his coat. He had a Carhartt. Remember those Carhartt?
Yeah, the Carhartt.
He had a Carhartt. Right. He had the pistol inside there, and Pac went in his coat and took the pistol as the two cops and the woman, there was a woman with him, were running after they bust out his window. This dude takes the gun out and gets on one knee, military style. It's dark outside. And they run in there about 60 feet away from him. And he gets on one knee and tells everybody to get down. And he lets off 3 rounds.
Right.
And they run right past my ass. I swear to God, I remember this so clearly.
Why you didn't trip him up, Billy? Why you trip him up?
If I had it, I would have, man, because I was that mad. Because I just seen what they did. They violated the guard. They bust his window out, man. Who do you know? Right. So anyway, they run right past me. And I just said, shoot him.
Right.
And he does. He shoots the motherfuckers.
Wow.
And after he shot him, after I hear the shots, and I don't see if they got hit or not.
Right.
I run to him and I take the gun. He takes off his hoodie. I didn't take it from him. He actually put the gun on the ground. Takes off his hoodie. I take the gun, I put it in my pants. And I said, you missed. I know you missed. He said, nah, I got him. I said, nah, you missed.
Right.
But he did get him.
Right.
And he shot him in the ass and in the stomach. I don't know how he shot the other one in the stomach, but he did. I don't know how he did it.
Right.
It must have been a magical bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So he shot both of them. Was it one of them or he shot
both of them?
Both of them. Okay.
He didn't shoot the girl.
Okay. Wow.
But he shot both of them.
Wow.
So when I took the gun, everybody scatters and they go up to the hotel. They go inside the hotel.
Right.
I don't go with them. I go my separate way inside the hotel. I go into the staircase and I walk up the stairs.
Right.
And I'm looking for, I'm trying to decide, because in the staircase there are it's a fire hose. You know those encased fire hoses?
Right, absolutely.
That you see in the staircases in hotels? I'm looking for which one I'm going to put, what floor I'm going to go to. Do I want to go to the floor close to where we stand, or do I want to go higher or below?
Right.
Thinking where I'm going to put this gun. I know I'm going to put it in the thing. I actually end up putting it, I don't remember what floor we was on, but I hide it inside the hose, and I go to the room. And when I get to the room, the girls that was with us, the people, my homies, my cousins, all my partners that was there, all our family, everybody is excited. Like the air in the room is, everybody's full of excitement because they just witnessed Tupac shoot somebody.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's sitting on the bed, like in this very contemplative state. While he's sitting on the bed, I thought that was strange, number one.
Right.
When I saw him doing that, I didn't pay too much attention. because I wanted to see what was going on outside.
Right.
So I went to the window to look downstairs, and I see these fire trucks coming.
Okay.
And I hear the noise of the sirens and everything. And
Right.
I'm like, yo, we got issues downstairs. And that's when he tells everybody to be quiet. Like everybody is talking and whatever, laughing, whatever. He tells everybody to be quiet. Everybody settles down. And he said, I want y'all to hear my new song.
Wow.
And he popped the tape in the box and whatever that is, and turned it on, and it was Dear Mama. And the dude was grooving. Like, when Pac plays his music, he
Right.
grooves to it.
Grooves to it, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't want you to say nothing. He don't want you to comment on it. He just wants you to listen.
Listen. Right.
And he grooves to it. And that's what he was doing. He was just grooving to it. And I was like, damn, this dude wants us to hear his song after he just shot 2 people. Don't you want us to get you out of there? Don't
Right.
you want to
Don't you want to
escape?
Right.
You don't want to escape. You want to stay there and
Right.
play your song that you just did in the studio.
Wow.
Cold piece of work, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's what he did. He played it. He didn't have no panic in him. It was like he was totally disconnected from what he just did.
Right.
It wasn't real to him.
Right.
He was on another dimension, I think. Really, I do. I think like on another level, he was in another dimension. He didn't feel any fear. He didn't feel like he needed to be protected.
Right.
He just felt like he needed to groove to a creation that he just made.
Like he was on his own timeline.
He was on his own time. Exactly.
Yeah.
And people, and we know that can be true.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That people ascend to another level.
Yeah, to another level.
When they're so connected to what they're doing.
Right. So after that, did the police come to the room?
They came to the room.
Yeah,
We knew they were coming to the room
Okay.
because I warned Watani. I warned Pac too, but when I warned Watani, he immediately told Pac, when they come up in the room, when they knock on the door, do not say nothing to them.
Right.
Let me handle it. Don't say anything.
Okay.
And Pac, right after he said that to him, there was a knock at the door, and it was a high-ranking police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And before Watani can get 2 words out of his mouth, Pac is in the guy's face. I forgot what he was saying to him, but it was totally against what Watani wanted.
Totally left field.
Totally incriminating.
Right.
He's
Wow.
giving this dude all incriminating shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Wow.
Yeah, and so he gets arrested, and when he gets arrested, we all go home. Some of us stay with him,
Uh-huh.
but I think me, his mother, my mother, and my father, God bless his soul, Mr.
Right.
TC, we all went home, and then they went to court. They met him in court the next day.
The next day.
I didn't go to court.
The next day. Okay. Wow. Amazing.
YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Sign up now and get $50 off on
Okay, when you got that. Okay.
YouTube and YouTube TV. Terms and embargo.
That's the story wrong. Sorry. He did not die that night. I forgot he said that. He said, I got shot. I said, I remember he was saying, oh, he got killed. No, he was just telling the story when he got shot before doing wrong, because she was about to come up to meet me, and before she come to me, tell you the story, and it was that story. He said, yeah, and I showed him Thug Life, because he thought he was gonna get killed. That was scary because I thought he was gonna not make my story connect with his. It connected. It made me get how much I can. I don't have good listening skills. Okay. That's about it. Eat your food. Do not count calories, and do not exercise. Like, comment, subscribe, share, press the notification bell. Goodbye.